All right, well done. You've watched the first official video on the homepage, and now you've hit the Getting Started module, and this is the Getting Started module. So I'm going to walk you through it. Again, please make sure you understand each page. I'm giving you information about the Canvas environment, what it looks like, as well as how to do some items with regard to the course, as well as letting you know some items in the syllabus. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Okay, so again, you're looking at our home screen. Two ways to get to the Getting Started module is you can go to the modules and see from it there. Matter of fact, let me just try that out. What you can see in the modules, there's an orientation page, which we'll go to shortly. There's videos talking about Canvas basics. There's a Canvas assignments. All right. There's feedback from my graded assignments. There's a practice assignment for you to do, as well as a place to write your introduction, and then some student resource links for you to look at. So that's what the Getting Started module looks like, and you can join in at any point. But let me go back to the home page again, just to show you those buttons. All right. If you press the Getting Started button, right, you're basically at that orientation. So the first thing I want to make sure we're crystal clear on is please make sure you've spent some time reading the syllabus. Page one, I'd say page, I think 5 and 6 are probably the biggies. All right. Those kind of the meat and potatoes of the whole course. So please make sure you've read through them, you understand them. If you don't, please ask questions. But otherwise, what I'm going to be doing through this Getting Started module is kind of walking you through some of those items. So there's kind of a blow by blow of expectations for you, right? How to read and work through Canvas modules, time commitments, all right? Maintaining good pace. All Canvas deadlines are hard, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Um, so make sure you're aware of that. I think I also told you that my in-lesson videos reference a textbook that is not required for this course. Excuse me. But again, I just haven't had time to reshoot the video, so I'm still referencing it. But don't worry, don't panic. Concentrate on what I'm showing you to get ready for the section quiz, right? And then the midterms and the final. Go through some online expectations of you, right? Every day you should be working. There's something due on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday night. So at least one. Sometimes there's two modules due, depending on the material. So make sure you're working ahead. I really, really encourage you that. I don't assign anything on the weekends, but I encourage you to probably, maybe spend a Saturday morning or a Sunday morning, at least getting a module out of the way to kind of keep a really, really good pace going on. All right. But make sure you're checking Canvas daily, your student email daily. Another reminder about our withdrawal date and cheating. All right. So that's basically the orientation page. Again, it kind of breaks down many items that you see in your syllabi. The next page goes through some Canvas basics. So if you're new to Canvas, I'd encourage you to take a look at those videos. They're videos that were already pre-made by others. So I figured I just, why go outside the box, but make sure you're aware that I'm not making these videos, but they're definitely good Canvas overviews. There's also a Canvas overview on the Canvas inbox. If you take a look to the far left, there's a little inbox over here. I want to make sure you're very clear that there's two different types of emails that I'll be using throughout the semester. There's the Canvas email that you go to by hitting that inbox, but then there's your student email account at maricopa.edu. I actually prefer to use your student email account because if there's a third party that I need to get involved in the conversation, like an advisor or a counselor or another instructor, whoever it might be, we can do that in that environment. We can't do that in the Canvas environment. So that's why I work a lot in the student email account. So please make sure you're always checking both. As a matter of fact, to make sure you're aware of your student email account, as I mentioned, one of your first assignments is I sent an email out, a welcome email out on the evening of May 29th. Your response to that email is due by pretty much midnight on June 1st. If you do not complete this successfully by this deadline, you will be dropped from the class. So please make sure you're aware of that. Hopefully it's already done and you've got your 5 points and we're moving on. So again, back to this whole page, it's just overall Canvas basics and then a warning that one of your assignments is the email response. If you go to the next page, I have another video here describing Canvas assignments. Again, I did not make this video, but I kind of walk you through what a Canvas assignment is. I give you some self-explanatory stuff. Again, breaking down some items that are in your syllabi. All right, and then there's a video of a pretty good instructor. Basically, she's an English instructor, I believe, so it's going to be a different topic. But how to negotiate Canvas again, where to find the assignments, how to open up the assignments, how to upload them. She does a pretty good job getting that all done. All right, so I figured again, another voice is kind of nice to listen to. Why reinvent things, right? Reinvent the wheel. So make sure you're watching that to get familiar with assignments. The next page, again, once you've done an assignment, you're wanting feedback from me. I'll grade these things in the speed grader. If I take away any points whatsoever, I will tell you in the comment section why I'm taking away points. So you can always do that. So again, there's another instructor here. Again, I believe she's another English instructor who basically breaks down on how to find that feedback, right? How to respond to that feedback, et cetera, et cetera. So again, I figured she did a pretty good job. Why and reinvent the wheel. But again, also you'll note that there's several references, right, to the videos that you're watching as well as the syllabi. So make sure you're aware of all those items. Make sure you read through them. The next page, actually, now that we've learned how to do an assignment, we're actually going to do a practice assignment. I've made another video here that actually walks you through, kind of reiterate what the last couple of videos shared with you, but more geared to our course. The dynamics here, what you're supposed to be doing. You'll practice the assignment. Again, this assignment is due by midnight, June 1st, 2023. If you do not successfully complete this by the due date, you will be dropped from the course. All right, so please be aware of that. I'm pretty sure you're going to be watching that video and taking a look at that to complete that task. Once you do, I'll give you 5 points. All right. And then there's an introduction. This is your first experience with our discussion boards. Obviously, just an intro one. There's some netiquette rules. Again, I copied these from our syllabi, so make sure you're familiar with them. I made another video on how you can interact on the board, how to put pictures on there, how to upload attachments and whatnot, how to use the equation editor. So all kinds of things you might need as you talk to me or your classmates on that. And then as well as my introduction. I realized I didn't add some pictures to that. So I'll get that done. By the time you're watching this, there'll hopefully be some pictures of myself and my grandkids. But please make sure you do read my intro so you get to know me a little bit. Again, in an online environment, it's kind of hard to do that. So this is a great way to tell me about yourself, show me some pictures of yourself, all right, and your family, as well as read about my history with regard to math. It wasn't very pretty, so I'll let you read that and how I overcame that. Okay, gives you a decent study strategy. If you want to know more, ask me. All right, so make sure you get your introduction done. Again, let me come back up here. Your introduction, oops, this is a typo. It should be June 1st. All right, I apologize. June 1st. And again, if you do not successfully complete this, you will be dropped from the class. So I'll change that. I realized I goofed up. All right. If you go to the next, pretty much the last page, just some student resources. All right. So Disability Resource Center, the Math Solution, GCC Tech Help, right, for you to go through. And that should complete that. And then when you press next, what you're going to be doing is our overview arithmetic module. All right. But I'm going to stop there. Obviously, I've got another video to walk you through that to get you ready and make sure your foundation's good. So let me go back to the homes. Let me go back to modules. So what I just walked you through is the Getting Started module. Again, there's an orientation page. There's videos for Canvas Basics. There's a page on how to do an assignment in Canvas, how to get feedback on graded assignments. There's a place for you to practice an assignment with me, and then a place to write your introduction as well as links. All right, so please make sure you're negotiating through that. Read all the fine details as you watch the videos, because I am breaking down the syllabi for you, and you don't want to ask any silly questions. Deal? All right, so let me go ahead and stop sharing my screen. All right, so have fun getting the Getting Started module done. Again, remember there's 3 items that are due June 1st. Your email response to my welcome email, your practice assignment, and writing your intro. They all need to be successfully completed by June 1st. If any one of those is not successfully completed by midnight of June 1st, you will be dropped from the class automatically. All right, so I'll see you in some videos coming soon. Keep negotiating your way through our course. Talk to you soon.